Hey, what's up, church family? Pastor Andrew here. Some of you may know this, some of you may not know this, but we've established a partnership with a church plant in Pittsburg, Pennsylvania, and they go by the name of Travelers Church. And we had the opportunity to go on a vision trip to go visit Travelers Church and learn a little bit more about the church and how we can, here at Aaron Lake, can better partner and come alongside them. And so one of the days whenever we were up there, the goal was to experience what we would experience when we send a mission team up. And one of the things we did was a simple gesture of just going down into the Carnegie Neighborhood and pass out flyers to invite people to a movie night. On one side, it had the movie night and the details, and on the other side, it had information about the church. And so as we're going out there, our responsibility and our role was to literally just say, hey, we want you to come. We want you to come and hang out with us at this movie night. Well, as we were passing them out, Wes, the church planter, and I ran into a lady that goes by the name of Sherry. And so Sherry was putting groceries in her car, and we just said, hey, we'd love to invite you to a movie night. We're from Travelers Church, and we think you may be interested in this. And she immediately flipped it over and started looking at the church information. That then followed with this question: who are you guys? And Wes was like, well, we're pastors. And she said, okay, well, I want to ask you a couple of questions. And she said, what does it mean to be born again? And so we were like, okay, well, we can talk about that. And so we began to answer and unpack some of those questions. And then she started asking about, well, what does it mean to get baptized? And so after Wes talked about the gospel and talked about Jesus and what it means to be born again and a little bit about baptism, what we realized is that she most likely came from a Catholic background, very popular up there, because she was saying, hey, I want to get baptized so that I can be right with God. And Wes said, you know what, Sherry, how about you come to church and we talk about that a little bit more? In fact, we meet on Sunday mornings at 10 o'clock, and we'd love for you to come and learn more about the things that you're asking. And so the following Sunday, when we got back from the trip, I get a text from Wes, and he said, hey, Andrew, not only did Sherry come to church, but Sherry also learned what it meant to be born again. Sherry heard the gospel, she accepted Jesus into her heart as Lord and Savior, and then we're looking at now baptizing her at a later date. And so what a cool story. What a simple thing. Us as a small mission team of 6 people walking around passing out flyers to a movie night, and then all of a sudden one conversation changed Sherry's life. And I'm not saying that it was because we were up there, but church, that's what it's all about. Being on mission, being available, being willing to just go and pass out a simple flyer to invite somebody to something. You never know where it's going to lead. And so we're just so excited about this partnership. We want you to continue praying for Sherry, continue praying for Travelers Church, and just continue praying for the work that Wes and his team are doing in Pittsburg, Pennsylvania.